Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres, and today is the 18th day of May, 2018. I don't really have a process or a thing to show today. I just have a concept that came up this morning, post-breakfast, and it had to do with a comment that somebody made on a video that I made a few days ago, or came out a few days ago. And it was assets and liabilities was the title of this video that I made, and it had to do with a concept that's been brought to my attention by several people, and my father was one of them. It was all about perspective on life, and I was using a rock as an example. I'm plowing a field and I hit a rock, bang, and I'm thinking, it's a stupid rock. And I mean, it kind of changes my perspective on the day. I'm going through thinking, what a beautiful day it is, and all of a sudden, stupid rock. And it changes my day. And then I thought, what's wrong? So I start to analyze the whole situation. I pick up that rock and I look at it and I said, is this an asset or a liability? And it's all about my perspective. So let's say that I'm building a pyramid, and I'm lacking one rock. I found it, and then that rock becomes an asset. Well, I'm not building a pyramid. I'm not even building a barbecue at this time, but I could. And if I start collecting up all the rocks that I've been accumulating, I'm right out here with these guys, as you can see, and right over here in the corner, pile of rocks. And they're not just from me, they're from the people that were here before me 15 years ago. They piled rocks there too. And like, nobody likes rocks, but anyway, rocks, that's just an example. But this comment was the guy saying, so let me get this straight. I can change my net worth by changing my perspective. So if I put liabilities in my asset column and assets in my liability column, I can change my net worth. Of course you can. I mean, if you go to the bank and you've got $1 million in your bank, you say, this stupid money, I need to get rid of this stuff. Then, then that's not wealth to you. That's unwealth. But it works the other way too, where the simple things in life can be your wealth. Like some calf licking your hand. It's got some long tongue there, that calf. Yuck. But I think that I'm going to incorporate that more into these things that come to me that I share with you in the days to come, because I think this whole experience is about quality of life, and assets and liabilities have a lot to do with quality of life. So let's do that. Let's think about it. And the comments, they mean something to me. I don't read them as much as I should, but every now and then for some reason, they come up on my phone when I turn my phone on, and you'll see one and you say, boy, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and I never get any negative comments. I always have good, positive comments, and this is really where we want to be. We don't want to be in a place where there's negativity. And I've discovered some other things too, is if we do our farming process and then we want to convert that into dollars, there is always going to be an organization there that's going to want to help us with that, And I've dealt with those organizations, and they're not good. And we really don't need to. We just are coerced in that direction, but it's not necessary. So anyway, Mark from Baker's Green Acres, Lincoln Farm.